So if you guys haven't noticed in the past couple of videos, I've been wearing the same exact thing. It's because I only packed like a few pair of clothes in my duffel bags. The rest of my clothes are on their way here, but apparently it takes like 3 weeks for stuff to ship from the United States to Korea. So that's what I'm waiting on. All right, so today we are traveling to Uijeonbu. Next week it'll be Seoul. So Uijeonbu is like a half hour from where we're at, Camp Casey, and it's halfway between Camp Casey and Seoul. So I mean, it's a good place to go because it's a little cleaner from where we went yesterday, which was like right outside of the post, and apparently there's a lot to do here. So we're gonna do some exploring and then try to find some food. So outside a lot of these restaurants, what they do is they have these tanks of all these fish and different sea creatures. I don't know what that is up there. Well, you can like, it's like made to order. So you pick your fish, you get it, and they make it for you. So tomorrow is the Korean New Year. So this whole weekend, you know, the cities are pretty much empty. A lot of the shops are closed down and stuff. So we just stopped in here, grabbed a quick coffee. It's pretty cold out, and we're really just not dressed appropriately for this weather. Okay, so from the moment we got into Korea, they were telling us to look out for double water pools. So right back here you can see, that means prostitution. It's the signal, it's the code. So we found a place that's open. It is called Germanhaus. There's like literally nothing else open. So what I ended up getting is the spicy chicken plate. It's actually a lot of chicken. Comes with fries. Comes with, what is this? It's not bad. This is actually some like the best fried chicken I've ever had in my life. So we just got called back into work and had like the hardest time finding the right train to take. So I will have to finish this vlog tomorrow. Since getting here, my body just doesn't feel like it's operating like optimally. I wake up feeling sick. I don't know if it's a time change and getting used to that, but just haven't been feeling 100%. So right now it's like 6:45 a.m. I have to get to the gym right when it opens every day. And today we have a half day starting at 1300 because of the Super Bowl and like the time change there. So pre-workout, 1 scoop of Flight, and then 1 scoop of, or 1 serving of creatine, 5 grams. One change I made to the site this week is if you make an order in the United States over $65, you get free shipping. So that's new on the site if you want to check it out. And then I picked up just Essential Multivitamin yesterday just because I want to feel better. So today is chest day. I threw my only sweatshirt in the wash. So it's like 25 degrees out. And that's all I got. Alright guys, so I weighed in this morning for my first time since being here, 219 pounds. So I've lost maybe a few pounds since being here. I haven't been like tracking macros as accurate, haven't been using a scale. So it's something I want to pick up just to make sure I'm staying in the surplus, because leaving here, I want to leave at my highest around 230, maybe 235. So today's workout was chest, and I focus on bench press. I want to do higher reps, so between the 8 and 10 rep range, which I haven't done for probably months. Typically I stay at a 3 rep or a 5 rep on bench. I do my higher volume stuff on like the hammer strength machines cables, dumbbell stuff. But I was able to work up to 255 for 8 reps for a few sets, and I did some incline stuff, and then I also did cable flies and then hammer strength machines. I love using hammer strength machines for isolation work. I just get a really good workout, really good pump. One thing though, one difference I can tell since being here and not having Intraflight, this isn't biased, this isn't because I own the company and I make the products, but my workouts are different without Intraflight. I don't have the endurance or like the stamina that I typically do. So I have a package getting here tomorrow, which would have like my Romulos workout shoes, my belt, some of my accessory stuff for the gym, and some more workout clothes, which I desperately need. I haven't done wash yet. I've worn this like 3 times. So the sun's coming up right now. I gotta get to work. I have some of my soldiers coming in today, and the rest are coming in like the next week or 2. But it's beautiful out this morning. Absolutely beautiful out. So this has been my breakfast every morning. This is 1 cup of oats. It's about half a cup of almond milk, 1 banana, some cinnamon, some sugar-free maple syrup, 2 scoops of salted caramel Optimum Nutrition protein powder, and then 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. I don't like pre-make it or anything. I just literally mix it all up, eat the oats raw. It's how I prefer it. It's, in my opinion, better than cooking it, and then just consume. Very quick and easy. The main thing I really wanted to talk about in this video is fear, and it stems from this book right here, The Magic of Thinking Big by David J. Schwartz. It's a really good book. I started reading it on the plane here. And what I do when I read books is I highlight stuff. I started doing this because my uncle used to give me books to read, and he would highlight the good stuff. And it's just kind of something I started doing as well. He always gave me history books about like the military and stuff. I hate history books. I hate reading military books. I get so bored I never finish them. But like business books, life books, it's something I enjoy reading. I highlighted this because I wanted to talk about it in a video. Action cures fear. Indecision, postponement, on the other hand, fertilizes fear. So this is something I used to struggle with. I still kind of struggle with occasionally on certain things. But I'd say a year and a half ago, probably 2 years ago, I wanted to start a YouTube channel. I was so afraid to do it. I was afraid to put myself out there. I was afraid of what other people would think when I'm talking to a camera and stuff, so I didn't do it. I put it off for a year. I finally made the decision to do it, but I only filmed in my apartment. I would film in the gym, but I wouldn't talk to the camera in public. And then I finally did it. I started vlogging. Now I'm comfortable. I don't care what other people think. I'll talk to a camera anywhere, you know? And it's so true. Action cures your fear. A big fear for a lot of people is other people. If people are afraid of people, people are afraid of what people are going to think of them, how they're going to judge them, stuff like that. I used to be the same way. But if you just do it, if it's just 1, 2, 3, do it, F it, I'm going to do it, it like sometimes instantly just cures that fear and it goes away. And I'll see a lot of people online talking about things they want to do or at some point in their life do, but they never get to it because, you know, maybe they're afraid of it, maybe there's another reason. But I think a lot of the time it is because of fear. And that's one of the things that I learned in 2015. 2015 was a big year for me because the channel started picking up a little bit of success. My company started picking up success. And I stopped caring what anyone else would think. And I just did my own thing. And it made me that much more successful in putting me right down the right path. So if there's something you want to do but you're afraid to do it, you got to just kind of say F it. Do it and you will not be afraid anymore. It makes it that much easier. And you look back, you're like, I can't believe I was afraid of that in the past. So action cures fear. Do it. Just do it. Korea has like the best internet service. I've been uploading videos through a hotspot on my phone on LTE in like 10 minutes. And back home when I do it through a router and a service, it takes like 2 to 3 hours. You can get internet service anywhere here. But I wanted to wrap up this video talking a little bit more about taking action. So I read this article a few weeks back and it talked about making excuses and how it's almost like a disease and it becomes habitual if you do it over and over again over a period of time. And a lot of people don't take action because they get so used to making and creating excuses for themselves. And the other day I kind of just put myself in situations. I like to people watch and like listen to people's situations, and sometimes I get caught. I'm not gonna lie, my friends even tell me I get caught people watching and listening to conversations because it's interesting. You can read people, and I think I'm pretty good at reading people. But it was after PT test, and everyone was getting done, and it was cold, and it wasn't the best conditions to take one, but everyone coming through had an excuse of why they weren't performing their best. I didn't perform my best. I didn't really have an excuse though. It's just I identified things that I needed to work on, so I identified the weaknesses and I created solutions to that to fix it. And that's the best way, the best course of action to address it. But we get so used to making excuses for things that we don't accomplish things, or we don't take action to make it happen. And I think it's just one of the things to keep in mind, that creating excuses is almost like a disease, and it spreads. And if you do it over time with a lot of people, the people around you will start doing it, and like I said, it spreads and it becomes worse. One of the YouTubers I want you guys to check out is Craig Ritchie. I'll leave his channel in the description box below. But he's one of those channels I watch that's just constantly positive, and it puts me in a really good, mood watching his channel. So that's gonna wrap up the video, guys. Right now it's like 9 p.m. Monday night. So I'll get this video up in a few minutes. I'll go to bed. You guys will watch it while I'm sleeping. And we're on opposite sides of the world right now for most of us, but still with like the same goals. So I will talk to you guys in the next video.